Flashed on screen too quickly. I couldn't get the fade! Oh well. December 29th, Wright and Cola offices. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yeah, magic tricks are, by their very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because they're performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Kinda like this? What? How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Alright. I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that's Mo, right? He says that he saw it. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? If that was it, he would have simply said I saw Max. That would have been enough. He did say that, quite a lot. There was no reason why anyone would believe he flew. But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. But he can only fly because of whatever trick it was that they were using. And given that there's a third story, or an apartment on the third floor that we can go to, I'd imagine the stuff's up there. So obviously it was the monkey. Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. It actually could have been the monkey. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. I guess we'll see. Back to the detention center? Sounds like a good idea to me. Detention center visitors room. Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Sad music. Night of the murder? The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting at the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky isn't something I can just do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Is it really, though? I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. The Grand Prix. Oh my! My sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. More stuff they let me have in confinement. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. This is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. And by the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. It's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Good God, that would infuriate all of them. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Grand Prix photo added to court record. Alright. Do I have anything to present you? Anything came up? Don't think so. Alright. To the circus. You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do it. You ready? Yeah, wait. Quit your whining, let's just give it a shot. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but trailer, this isn't gonna work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry? Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we're trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they're surprised by the idea, I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with the idea. Why is it punching him? Once we get a grip on the basic, it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Or... don't. Just... don't. Like, I can't say much for you, Puppet Man, but actual person, she is 15 years your and, you know, 60! Today's trial. I know you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yeah. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Then we said hello and didn't get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those things? What do you think, Ben? What? I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Huh. Something just isn't added up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. Am I completely serious about it? I am completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see her, shouldn't you check out the tent? Heh, you haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Waiting like this is a part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting's such sweet, wonderful torture. Puppet, you're delusional. Well, that goes without saying. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a fine ripe tomato. So, how is the new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to be really fired up about this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. You're right. Mark my words, I, Trilo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a serious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be better? You gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too. Okay, well, good luck, I suppose. Let's check out the tent. Huh? Where's Regina? Oh. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Fair enough. Cafeteria? They still haven't cleaned this place up yet. Apparently got one look at the state of this place. She'd slap whoever was in charge across the face. Remind me to never invite her to my office. Or do, but only whenever you feel brave. Nothing. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in his room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Don't know. Ringmaster's kind of a non-character in this one, but that's to be assumed when they're dead. Damn it. I know I just went all the way across town to come here, but I hit the wrong button. Lodging house. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like he should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. You know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to head back by the one with a whip. Nuh-uh. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. Every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to that clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room, got it, pal? Francisca Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. But I would like to go there now. Mo's room. Mo's not here. If he was, he would have been able to tell even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. I'm not allowed to go upstairs. Which means I gotta go back through everywhere else. Cause something will have spawned, right? Cafeteria. Right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria. Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Because they're in the cafeteria. Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. Continues. I did it. What's going on? He's being too nice. What's up? Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. I even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a Cyclock, he must be telling the truth. Alright. Well. Would you like to be presented this monkey? No? Alright. Bye, Mo. Anybody new in the Ringmaster's room? No. Okay. Well, the only new thing I have, unless Von Karma's moved. Can I go there now? No. Okay. And I guess we'll just present everyone this photo we were told to present everyone. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we don't need you to look at this. Alright, thanks a lot. What about you? Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too? Huh? You seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Haha. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust? Wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust, not that I'm into that sort of thing. Thanks, Phoenix. He's talking about the thing on the right, though. Next to the bunny girl. With all the cards that I haven't seen. Why haven't we seen that, actually? Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? Say 5 days ago all of a sudden? The bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up next to the actual thing. Seems a little excessive. Hey, this thing is really cool. Hey Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Oh. Max bust added to court record. Anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up a bad joke. Nope, drawing a blank here. A quiet Mo is a good Mo, in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there's this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us, please. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes. It says, to the murderer. Murderer. Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yeah, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Note added to the court record. To the murderer. Think we better follow up on this important lead. Okay, well... I can't look at it. Alrighty then. Later, Mo. I'll see if anybody's magically appeared. I have a feeling though that they haven't. So, you wouldn't happen to know about this murderer note, would you? Okay, fine. Well, that's our only new thing. Because the game has 100% made me devolve into what's new. Toss it at people. I guess I'll show it to Max. Everybody hop on the bus. Do you know anything about this note? This note with murderer on it, Mr. Murderer? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just a ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. That thing you saw and didn't look at for some stupid fucking reason. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world is written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweetsies. Go and find it on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Oh, that's a burger proper. Gimme. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I got a feeling I know what that is now. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other— actually perfectly. What's it say? What's it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. 10? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. To the murderer, you haven't forgotten what happened 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence. 6 months ago. Can I go to the lodging now? Oh, hey Gumshoe. Hey Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. Oh, Mr. Von Karma. Nick, what's that? That beeping sound. Huh. It's Miss Von Karma. No? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind is biting his— ah! It's biting his lashes from a whip. My no. Von Karma. She has appeared. It was a real battle in court today, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day. The day my fight, my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands, making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. It's a global news, Mr. Phoenix, right? Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by a smidge. You okay, Karma? It's Von Karma. It appears you've got your hands onto something big, huh? I am amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. Your eyes look dead in that pose. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It is the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've gotta try to find out more information myself. Revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? Doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. You don't gotta try to hurt her, Maya. My dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course! Your dad. I know you miss him. Maya's the one that took him down, by the way. Enough out of you. One more word and you will get a mouthful of vip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name into this, or any other conversation? Then, what's this revenge that you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Well, Edgeworth was our friend too, man. Like, we worked together. We took down the commissioner. That was teamwork. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why are you stuttering, Phoenix? What about Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Eh? Little brother. But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, what's she mean? Edgeworth's deaf? Edgeworth is not dead. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one... he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All I left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles von Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago now. A few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in the world he is still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You've ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like our victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me, okay? Nick? It's von Karma? That... I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had about enough of you. Him too. What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. I doubt it. Nick, let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up. Bye, Con von Karma. Oh, hi. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yeah? Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Kendingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Alright. Nice birds. Alright. Let's talk about the circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, Look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
The wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And she can't walk now. I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. They can give you a room on the ground floor. I don't know why they haven't.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Something he doesn't want to talk about. Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months, eh?
What in the world went on at the circus then?
I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go into the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Eh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw?
Jeez, that sounded ominous.
So what did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What'd you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yuck.
I'll figure it out, Maya. I don't think I have what it takes to make his thing go away, though. So let's see if we can get something new. That note's definitely part of it, because it was 6 months ago. But I don't know what yet. Anybody in Mo's room? Yep. You don't have anything new. Somebody's in the big top.
The very big circus big top.
It's the tiger again. Got a bad feeling about this.
Rawr. Ah, Nick.
Wonderful, today's special must be filet of phoenix.
Stay. Kill.
Thank you.
Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I am sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human.
A monkey? Go eat the monkey. Well, I guess we have new things.
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they?
He must have been quite a man.
He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means my dad He's looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kinda sweet. But I bet there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? That was thought in my head. Stop being psychic. Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles, but it's really beautiful. You should see it. You should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay, you really gonna do it? Would you like to see this stupid Grand Prix photo? There's no denying it, Max is cool. I want to try flying someday. He's flown off into her own little world. I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. Nope. What about this note that you're supposed to have read? Have you seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast? Yeah, I always take Arik to his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket when you went to Akro's room. Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How did you know? Huh. So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. I think we'll find out. Though there may be a certain amount of eventually on there. Anybody else magically appear? Nope. Cafeteria? Oh. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is, it's burgers. Hello, hello, welcome to the Bistro de Boo Circuit. Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. He's drooling like he's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite'll send you into hamburger heaven. Hey Dad, I can tell by the smell. I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. They're made by a magic man. The clown. Give me the burger man. Now that the ringmaster's gone, what are you gonna do? That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You heard Akro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Akro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying out the ringmaster's shoes. Huh? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo? All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know what you're talking about. Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yeah, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, correctamundo. Does it even ding? Mo, I mean no respect here, but are you lying to us? Eh? Not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek, 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 eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Aye. It was about 6 months ago. Just a little accident. Hey. Give me a break, us old men have accidents. I wore big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, eh? Same as the note, but I don't think that I have all I need. So let's see if we can beat up a monkey. It should be Acro's room, right? Because everything goes in the big pile of stuff. Picture of Regina. No, and Gumshoe's watch also appears to be gone. Alright. Mo's room? Eh, Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Nick, it's money. The monkey's holding something. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Act as monkey. Ooh, 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 scratch, scratch. It's out monkeying me. Someone help. I tried to have a monkey the monkey talk with him. I did. Nick, you... I swiped it while he was distracted. Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see. Let me see. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I want to try on the Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus so I can get some peace and be quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Sorry, Maya. Hey, you! Here you go, Regina. Thank you! You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Blush. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt a mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it did not fit. Huh? This costume? It is not mine, it was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about? Ah, yeah, the one that someone killed. So, what happened with the lion? Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know? Rah. Uh-huh. Usually, when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Uh-huh. Wait, you put your head in the lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They would start screaming. Sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyway. What was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina? Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that is when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing.
shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago. Big cats, while a big cat, are very dangerous. That is all. Alright. Now that we have something, though, maybe that's what they were sad about? The fucking lion? It's likely that the lion bit Acro, and that's what took out his legs. So if I can get it from Mo, then I might be able to make Acro easier? Possible? I don't know, this game's weird. Please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over here, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. But burgers? Oh. Actually, I kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause, would it? Oh, they're a piece of evidence, they're not proof. Just... Cat. Oh god, I'm still fucked up. Ay, I need to be careful. Heard a little bit about it from Regina. Yeah, I made a mistake during practice, right? How did you... Told him so many times. Shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting your head inside of a lion's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised, huh? He's involved in this too. Involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Who got bit? Was it this guy? Must have been Acro, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I have a theory. Sorry, Acro. Yay! I heal. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. How would that have been better? He's still alive. When he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Or somebody else? Coma. All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. Acro wasn't there for physical rehabilitation, he was there for somebody else, huh? And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. I see. That'll do it. Let's talk about Bat then. Who is Acro's younger brother? John Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. They're the Dingling brothers. Like the Ringling brothers. It's funny word, I'm sorry. He fell in love with Regina. Like most of the people here, for some reason. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with her. 6 months ago while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat bursts out, let me perform with Leon. Why did he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was... smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bent down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. Smirking lion, flying murderer? Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened? Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in a mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka shaka shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo. Nice, what a wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with the pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta be understanding that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does, but would always tease. Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They actually might have been the same age. Or at least, you know, the same age bracket. They look perfect together, huh? Not somebody in their 30s. It bothers me. So, this was in the box. Did we already talk about that? You know nothing about the pepper. Fair enough. Alright, I think we're done here. But now we might be able to get through Acro's locks. So let's go there. Mr. Wright back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, there was someone else. We're back because Acro's hiding while his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. Which seem he knows that we know. Well, well. It seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Because we can't just use our words, we have to do minigames. I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice, huh? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? When it was really this lion? Leon's lion? Leah. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track, I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked isn't the best word. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Well, yeah, you battled it to try to save Bat. 22. I will say though, you look far younger than Max. Who is younger than you. Why couldn't they have just been 18? Or also 16, they'd look young. But Bat. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo must have told you. Yeah, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyway, they were an incredible team cut down together in their prime. Cut down together? That's where he slipped. That's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. You see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken his last cyclock. This one must be incredibly deep-seated. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you're still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. They did kinda whatever toward Regina earlier, didn't they? And they're the one that was actually given the murderer note. So I'm assuming you blame her for ordering the lion, because the lion's yours. Which, sure, I guess. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you. Twice? He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, she had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate her. I've got proof of it. What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it. But if I can hand something over, maybe it'll... Here's proof you had it out for her all along. The note? Yeah, no. Has to be, right? This... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Echo his breakfast in the morning. Why did they put him upstairs? Why is he on the 3rd floor? Who did this? You wrote this and put it in her pocket. Why does it happen? I'm sorry. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. I am fully healed. So let's talk about this wheelchair. My legs were injured by Leon. 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't you know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too. But the lion was very old to begin with. An age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out, to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped toward him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. Huh. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick. I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Miss Von Karma? I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial, and that is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Agro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro's a witness. Come, Acro, let us go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it, I'll figure something out. Look at you, all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. It'll be continue. At around an hour. Look at that. Progress saved. The trial will continue shortly. You